All right, back to this. The Youth Day commemorations continue at the Nelson Mandela Gateway at the waterfront. That's in Cape Town. In fact, this location serves as the departure point for ferries heading to and from Robben Island. The island today is hosting a Youth Day event there. Let's get you more on this. Bring in our reporter watching developments, Corbin August, joining us now live from Cape Town. And Corbin, I wonder at this early stage how much interest there is in this program.
Well, good day to you and to the viewers. Well, when gauging the interest that you speak of, we were just inside the venue and it has started filling up. So we're expecting a jam-packed session here at the Nelson Mandela Gateway today, where Robben Island Museum, along with various other organizations, are hosting a Youth Day event today to commemorate the events and the happenings and the history of the 16th of June 1976 during the Soweto Uprisings. Now we are expecting an intergenerational dialogue to be taking place here today as they commemorate the event. So the intergenerational dialogue will consist of the various speakers from Robben Island Museum and the other organizations, which includes the National Heritage Council. But from what we understand, they will also be bringing two people who actually participated in those Soweto uprisings of 1976 to share their experiences and to share the importance of the history that they will be sharing here with everybody and all these panelists, and also the people who they are expecting, which includes young children. When we were inside now, we saw some learners from schools, but there will be students as well who will be joining us and who will be listening to these first-hand accounts of what happened during the 1976 uprisings in Soweto. But joining us now to talk to us more about today's event and what we can expect from this intergenerational dialogue, we do have with us now the Chief Heritage Officer here at Robben Island Museum, Mr. Chimangatsune Maheni. Good day to you, sir.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Wonderful, thank you. I hope you are too. Maybe let's just start with what we can expect here today.
In fact, what you should be expecting is that we are going to have intergenerational dialogue with the people that were there when the Soweto uprisings started in June 16, 1976. This intergenerational dialogue is also going to be involving the youth that are coming from different schools in the Western Cape and also in Johannesburg, and from the universities around Western Cape. These students will be participating fully in the intergenerational dialogue. And maybe to give you an example of people that were there, we have got comrades Seth Mazibuko and Thabo Ndabeni, who were fully involved in the 1976 uprisings in Soweto and sharing the story of 1976 with the young ones, because they are supposed to speak. It is going to be a good day for us, and we are doing this in partnership with the National Heritage Council of South Africa.
Okay. And just with an event like this, especially Youth Day, just from Robben Island Museum side, just why does the museum feel it's important just to make sure that everybody always remembers what happens?
Yeah. In fact, Robben Island Museum is embarked on this day so that we should have intergenerational dialogue, so that our youth of today should understand the role that have been played by the youth of 1976. And when students speak, of course, they will have to do an analysis of whether they would like to do what the youth of 1976 did, or they want to craft their own path into the future.
And what sort of impact, perhaps, do you think an event like this could have, just with regards to inspiring future leaders in South Africa, and especially the youth?
Yeah, in fact, the youth of today, this event is going to have a serious impact into how students think, and that they also have got their own, if they've got their own mission, their mission should look into the future. Each generation has got its own mission, so they want to come up with their own mission into the future.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you very much for your time.
Sure.
Well, That was the Chief Heritage Officer here at the Robben Island Museum. We really thanked for his time, and he just gave us a bit of an update on what we can expect here during the event to commemorate Youth Day here at the Nelson Mandela Gateway to Robben Island here at the waterfront in Cape Town. Of course, we are expecting that panel, which will be joined by two participants who were actually involved in the 1976 Soweto Uprising, who will be sharing their accounts, their first-hand accounts of what transpired. And all of this is aimed at, educating the youth and just making sure that they realize how significant that moment is, and that they always remember that there's a past that they come from, and they need to also remember that that past is important for them going towards the future. And of course, this session is also aimed at, educating those young leaders of the future, so that they can always remember that there was a time when this country had to go through a lot and fought for the freedoms that we have today, and they should always cherish that. Back to you, Ayanda.
Right, Corbin August, an important story. Thanks for watching it for us. Corbin August is live to us there from Cape Town in the Western Cape.